Emily, thank you for joining me today on Pop Culture Unplugged.
Yeah, thanks for
E-
having me.
Exciting times. We have a Merry Little Xmas on Netflix in a couple of days. What's your thoughts on all this? How are you feeling about this?
I am so excited. I, for starters, love Christmas movies. So for me, I'm like, it's just a dream. And it's so cool that I don't know, it's coming out so soon, which it's just like I always get really amped up.
Mhm. How were you approached for Sienna? Was this an audition? Somebody that you knew? How did this happen? That you got
Um,
in?
I actually auditioned for it, yeah.
Okay.
And then I met with Steve, the director, for like a callback on Zoom, and we worked it for a long time. And then I just kind of waited, and I was like, oh, I probably didn't get it. And then I got called that I got it, which is
Mhm.
cool.
What was the description for Sienna? Do you remember?
What was her description? She was like smart, very like sweet. Um, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. It was like I had a weird boyfriend. Like I know that was a part of
Yeah.
it.
And he loves Harry Potter.
Loves Harry Potter. Yeah, like I come back with my boyfriend. But there wasn't like a big description for her, so you kind of got to like build a lot, which was
Which
fun.
which is always that's a great thing when you get to build your own character.
Yeah, no, totally.
So you share the screen with some amazing people too, Alicia and Oliver Hudson. Like, what was the first day on set, meeting them, working with them?
I mean, if me, Emily, like I get so nervous when I'm like around people that I respect. So it was so great. Like they're the kindest people you'll ever meet. Like I don't think anyone on this cast was mean. Like from Melissa to Jamila Pearson, Alicia and all of it. Like everyone was just so kind and everyone works different, but it was just such like a fun vibe and you could tell that they just like love what they do.
Any advice from them to you?
To get any advice from them. I feel like a lot of it wasn't like direct advice. I don't know if I asked for advice, but like I learned definitely like trust your instincts in the sense of play. Like Oliver is so good at improv. And so definitely be like riffing, like you kind of just gotta like get on board.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like how, Sienna, she's caught between her parents, one last family Christmas, like how did you approach balancing humor and some of the emotional moments also?
Yeah, well, like Sienna, and so like when I read the script, like Sienna, especially because Timothy, who plays Nigel, my boyfriend, he had such a specific character that like for her, I knew that she definitely was less of like the comedic ha ha, and I'm
Yeah.
not like straight manning every like people, but like for him to shine and be funny, like she has to be on board and like kind of help those. So for me, I just like pulled from this like idea of, mom and dad are split up and like I want them back together and just kind of played that real life situation as opposed to focusing on like the comedy of it.
Mm. What do you think Sienna teaches like her parents or even maybe like the audience about like love and family like during the holiday, you think?
I think Sienna teaches people so much. I think especially like in regards to Nigel, because like watching, he's a quirky duck, and like
Yeah.
I feel like her and how she just like loves him and embraces him like for who he is. I think that's such an important lesson because she's
Mm.
not trying to change him, and like she's aware, but like yeah, I love this person, and I think that that's important for the holidays and like I feel like she is there for both of her parents and it's not really like a picking sides and she kind of lets people be who they are.
Mm. Do you think how much of Sienna is in you or and vice versa, would you say?
I think a lot of Sienna is in me. I think there's elements that are very different, but especially the like letting people be who they are, I think is in me because I've just been around a lot of people who made me feel weird for being a little different
Mm.
and I didn't like that. So I've made it like my mission that even if I don't understand somebody to be curious instead of judge.
Mm. Throughout filming this whole movie, was there anybody that you wish you had more like scenes with? Because the movie is funny. Like I said, I
Yeah.
watched it a
I
few weeks
haven't
ago.
seen it. I'm so jealous you've
Ah,
seen it.
anybody that you wish you kind of had more scenes with?
Anybody I wish. I think I wish I had more scenes with Melissa Joan
Okay.
Hart.
Yeah.
I think she was really funny and I think like her character just was really fun, especially her like obsession with Chet was really funny. And I think it would have been kind of fun just to see like our reactions to a lot of
Mm.
that.
I spoke to, like I said, I spoke to Pearson last week too, and I
Yeah,
told him that Chet needs his own spinoff.
100%. Yeah, Chet's so funny.
You mentioned Melissa Joan Hart. She's one of the producers also. Like, how was it working with her, on set with the scenes, but also behind the scenes, she gave you directions of what to do.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I honestly like I feel like I didn't not in like a weird like she seemed like she was just so down to earth. I don't know how to describe it, that it wasn't like an intimidation thing. Like the first day, like dinner, I was like, okay, gotta make a really good impression. But then she would just like come in and yap about whatever. And it was just so like nice, and it made me feel so calm that
Mm,
kind of anything you went to her with, she was just a really refreshing person.
really. If you could describe a Merry Little Xmas in 3 words, what do you think it would be?
Ooh, unexpected, funny, and um, loving.
Mm. What do you hope, like the audience, especially kids watching it with their parents, what do you hope they get out of this movie?
I hope that they get a lot of like I hope they get a lot of laughs and a lot of joy. I feel like we're in a time where there's so much negativity going on in the world, and I hope that they genuinely laugh, like number one. And I hope that they also just remember like how important family is and tradition, and to lean on the people that you love.
Mm. Did I read somewhere that you filmed this with actual snow on the ground?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. How was that? Like for like making the movie be real with that like
It
that, right?
it was so fun. We went to this like ski mountain for this one particular day, and it felt like we were like, because we didn't obviously ski, but like
Yeah.
it felt like you would go into the lodge like after you were skiing and just be like all cozy. I loved it. I know they had like a snow budget that they ended up not having to use for like fake snow, which I
Mm.
thought was so funny. But I thought it was great because we're like all actually cold, and like Steve, the director, I think had like 4 pairs of socks on like every day.
So I wrote something here and I'm going to read it to you. Alicia made a statement about you, and I don't know if you've heard about this. She said that she refers you as the heartbeat of the movie because you brought warmth and natural energy, and
Oh,
it made the family scenes feel more real.
oh, that's sweet.
Did you hear about that?
I did not know.
Uh, what's your
That's
thoughts on that?
that's so nice. That's really kind. I don't know. I'm bad at like taking compliments, but that's
Uh,
really
that's a great compliment though.
I know. Honestly, I Alicia is like one of the people that I look up to the most for sure, and have for a long time. I am really passionate about animals and dog rescue. So just animals in general, and her like veganism efforts in the world, and just how she's kind of been a pioneer for that. I think I've just always really admired. So that's really sweet.
That's awesome. Emily, what's next for you now? After this Netflix release, you got anything else you could tell us about, share that you have happening?
Yeah, I'm kind of, well, right now I'm just kind of waiting on figuring out what I want to do next project wise. There have been some really cool things kind of come, but I actually have been writing a lot. So I just
Okay.
finished a proof of concept. So kind of right now, I mean, the holidays things slow down. So currently I'm like just focused on finishing that and kind of getting that out to the world.
That's awesome. I did this lightning round with Pearson. I'm going to ask you the same questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my, I'm bad at these lightning rounds. What is it? I'm gonna blank on the Home Alone.
All right. Best gift that you've ever had, you ever got?
Best gift I ever got. My dad built me a barn bed, like bunk bed for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas.
Do you still have it?
I would have to ask them. I honestly think they gave it to someone else.
Yeah. Go to holiday food or drink?
Ooh, probably like I know it's not holiday necessarily, but those little apple cider donuts that you
Mm.
get at the
Real
apple
tree or fake tree?
real tree.
I told Pearson I'm a fake tree only because it's just easier to pick up after.
Yeah, that's fair. But I guess you can put those like Glade plugins in the wall and make it smell like it's actually one. But
That's all right. Emily, this was great. I want to thank you for giving me a few minutes today. Good luck with the film. I can't wait to everybody. Like I said, I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. Hopefully, everybody else likes it.
oh, Yay. I'm so
Okay.
excited to see it.
Thank you.